We are faced with the uncertainty of what is to come all the time, from delays to market crashes. Generally, it manifests itself in a negative light, and we can do nothing else but face the losses. Yet, what if we could actually gain from them? This is Analysis Renaissance, and welcome back to another video. On November 27, 2012, author Nassim Taleb published the book Antifragile, Things That Gain from Disorder. This book builds upon his ideas from previous works and is the fourth book in a 5 philosophical treatise on uncertainty titled Incerto. I left a link down in the description below if you want to get it for yourself. Let's begin by imagining a turkey that is well taken care of by a farmer. Every day the turkey is fed, watered, kept safe and warm. As time goes on, the turkey comes to expect that this good treatment will continue indefinitely. After all, every day of its life so far has reinforced this belief. However, there is one day that the turkey does not expect. T-2, that is, Thanksgiving -2 days, when the farmer comes to slaughter the turkey and prepare it for dinner. From the turkey's perspective, this event is a black swan, a highly improbable, high-impact event that the turkey could not have predicted. The point of this story is that humans are like the turkey in many ways. We often make assumptions about the future based on past experiences, and we fail to account for the possibility of unforeseeable events that change everything. We assume that things will continue as they always have, without realizing that there are hidden risks and uncertainties that can upend our expectations. The turkey problem highlights the limitations of our ability to predict and plan for the future, especially when it comes to rare, unpredictable events that have a high significant impact. It is because of this problem that Nassim Taleb comes out with an idea to counteract this phenomenon, called antifragility. Imagine a box that is labeled as fragile. If the box is mishandled or dropped, the package will break. Fragility is the property of a system that is easily broken or damaged by stress. However, what is the opposite of fragile? It's not robust, it's not resilient, as it is something that doesn't stay the same, but rather gains from being hurt. As such, we can classify this box as being anti-fragile. Let's begin by exploring proto-antifragility, that is, the primitive form of antifragility. In this classification we can find, for example, hormesis, which can be summed up into one quote by Nietzsche: "What doesn't kill me makes me stronger." Such as drinking small amounts of poison in order to adapt your body to withstand large amounts of poison when you receive an enemy attack. However, this isn't true antifragility, it inclines more towards robustness. As in antifragility, what kills you makes others stronger. For example, let's take the case of evolution, an anti-fragile system. Evolution is the process by which different species of living organisms change over time through a combination of genetic mutations, genetic drift, and natural selection. The process of evolution occurs over millions of years and is driven by environmental pressures. Individuals with advantageous traits are more likely to survive and reproduce, passing on their traits to their offsprings, while those with less advantageous traits are less likely to survive and reproduce. Over time, this process can lead to the development of new species with unique characteristics and adaptations that are better suited for their environment. So in relation to the saying that what kills me makes others stronger, we can see that by killing the species that are less likely to survive and reproduce, you can create an overall more effective system at adapting to the current environment. And as such, it makes it a very good system for adapting to uncertain situations, such as a meteorite or a volcano eruption. This is why evolution has lasted so long. It's composed of fragile parts that can easily die to make an overall anti-fragile system. Another anti-fragile system is the economy, as the businesses that make up the whole are fragile in nature. Old businesses collapse because they're unable to suit the new environment, and they're replaced by more effective and new companies that deliver better products for a better price. This means that the loss is carried on by the businesses and the consumer can enjoy the best product possible. An anti-fragile system composed of fragile parts that can create a good output. So how can we implement anti-fragile systems into our lives? Let's take studying for an example. According to anti-fragile thinking, you must avoid activities for studying that don't involve a lot of stresses. This means that you shouldn't take notes and you shouldn't read your textbook. Instead, you should focus on recalling information, whether that be through self-testing or just covering parts of your notebook and trying to remember what was written. By overcoming stresses, you will be able to gain a better memory. And in the end, you will be able to perform better in your examinations, or whatever you need to apply what you're studying for. Another way to apply this is through your investments, by generating a barbell risk strategy, in which you allocate a small percentage of your investment into betting for large extreme results, and while the rest is put into safe investments. This makes you resilient towards losses and makes you able to benefit from extreme results. That is, positive black swans. Finally, a last way that you can apply anti-fragile thinking is through adopting a stoic mentality, in which, by maintaining a critical state of mind when everybody else is freaking out, you can become resilient and seek new opportunities when the environment is by itself very uncertain. And in general, that's how anti-fragile systems will look in our day-to-day life. Anyways guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and also consider subscribing. I didn't cover every single concept that Nassim Taleb points out in Antifragile, so I recommend you picking up that book. Link is down in the description below. Also, please leave suggestions down in the comment section below of what you'd like me to do next, so I can read it and consider it. And anyways, I hope you guys learned something new, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.